I'm Cindy Lauper with fellow Cosentyx advocate, Chef Michelle Bernstein.
We'll share our experiences with plaque psoriasis, with psoriatic arthritis, and Dr. Panica will talk about the possible connection.
Cosentyx secukinumab is prescribed for adults with moderate to severe plaque psoriasis 300 milligram dose and adults with active psoriatic arthritis 150 milligram dose. Don't use if you're allergic to Cosentyx. Before starting, get checked for tuberculosis. An increased risk of infections and lowered ability to fight them may occur, like tuberculosis or other serious bacterial, fungal, or viral infections. Some are fatal. Tell your doctor if you have an infection or symptoms like fevers, sweats, chills, muscle aches, or cough, had a vaccine or plan to, or if inflammatory bowel disease symptoms develop or worsen. Serious allergic reactions and severe eczema-like skin reactions may occur.
Learn more at 1-844-COSENTYX or Cosentyx.com/Cindy.
It's time to rewrite the vacation rules. With Royal Caribbean, your family can look forward to just about anything. Break the thrill barrier, roaring down the tallest water slide in North America. Jump into breathtaking jungles and jaw-dropping coves. Vibe off the charts on our private island Perfect Day at Coco Cay. And end the day knowing things are just getting started. Because this isn't just any vacation. This is all the vacations. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Ships Registry, Bahamas.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader. Like that car riding your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on AutoTrader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on AutoTrader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on AutoTrader. Just you wait. AutoTrader.
At the UPS Store, we want to make this summer the summer of shipping. Summer Shipalooza. So you can start crossing items off your must-ship list. Like the vintage film camera your college kid needs for class. Or the vase you told your mom you would send her ages ago. And with our pack and ship guarantee, your items arrive safe or we reimburse you. So stop by your local store today for everything you need to be unstoppable. Visit the upsstore.com/guarantee for full details. Available at participating locations. Most locations are independently owned. Product, services, pricing, and hours of operation may vary. See Center for details. The UPS Store. Be unstoppable.
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man.
Cornbread! Cornbread! Touchdown, Detroit Lions!
Drink it in, man. Drink it in, man. Detroit Koolaid. Detroit Koolaid drinkers. What's going on, everybody? It's your host, Derek Oakley, right here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast, talking about those Detroit Lions. And I told you probably, what was it, a week, maybe 2 weeks ago? I don't even know at this point. That it was about dang time that we started Dollars Make Sense. Every year we do the series. We talk about contracts, money, players, everything. We got to get into this.
Money, 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 money.
So I don't have time to mess around. And like sometimes when we do Dollars Make Sense, I get my notepad out, I start going through these, I'm making notations, I'm highlighting players, I'm highlighting clauses, I got out. This year, just due to life and craziness and everything that's going on, I was like, I'm literally just going to do this first one especially on the fly. I haven't even been to Spot Track's website in a while. When I went there, I was surprised on all the changes, some nice adjustments they've made. It's always a great website if you're talking about dollars that make sense. SENSE. And I told you guys I was going to do interior offensive line as well as interior defensive line. That's a lot of players on both sides of the football. And you know we normally go long here on the flagship show. If you want a tighter, shorter show, You can listen on Mondays or Fridays when we're serving up those Detroit Koolaid packets. 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes max usually. And this past one I talked about Lions players you gotta watch in 2025. They're gonna break out. They need to break out. That hope break out. So go check that out if you didn't. We've also got solo shows from At Chops and the D out there for the Kool-Aid packets. We've got guests on all types of shows. So go back in the archives if you want to hear all the crazy stuff we've said about players, draft picks, Lions, opponents. Who knows what we've done here on almost like, it's got to be going on about 600 some episodes. I mean, I don't even know anymore. I lose track. We've been doing the show for a long time. It's a ton of fun. So let's not mess around. Let's get right into it. Let me start on the interior offensive line. And the first name that jumps out to me right here is Graham Glasgow. Cap hit. Oh boy. $7.4 million cap hit. That's around 2.5% of the team overall. It's not Jared Goff's cap hit, which is like, 30% of our cap or something kooky for our quarterback who has trouble throwing spirals. But I like him because he wins. He wins ball games. I'll give him that. I didn't really like this contract when Glasgow signed it. He was decent. He was good. Then he wasn't so good. And people are running him out of town now. I do think he's going to be the starting center come day one. And I'm looking at this deal. Most recent deal, 3 years, $20 million. Signed that in 2024. He's a free agent in 2027. I'm looking at this. There's a classic Brad Holmes void year in 2027, but both this year and next. I mean, that base is 5.5, 6.5. His cap hits 7.4, as I said, jumps up to 8.4. If you cut him after this year, you can save a good chunk. You got a dead cap of 2.8. If you wait till later, it goes to 1.4. So you can get out after this year without too much of an issue. I don't see them paying him. I mean, next year, but we need him this year. We definitely need Graham Glasgow. Not only need a body, we need him to play really good football. So, hey, Graham Glasgow, Michigan man, #Go Blue. Done some nice things in the league. Played pretty good last year till the end where he really didn't play well. He's probably going to be raring to go. Frank moving on. Probably have him at center. I've heard him complain before about I don't like center and guard. I'd rather just play one. I don't love center. I like guard. Hey, we're going to need him, I think, at center because I see Tate Rat playing right. Mahogany playing left. But that's the contract on Glasgow. Average annual value on an NFL rank, 370th. I'm not exactly sure. I would assume that's just from... I was going to say, is this just offensive line? But I don't think so. It's hard to tell if it's position-based or overall. But they have him at 370. Cash NFL ranks 394. And yeah, I can't see them moving on. I can't see the rookies being that good to just roll. So that's the numbers on Glasgow. That's kind of the one that's probably going to hurt the most because the next guy down I see as a guard is Awashika. A lot of people are starting to like this guy. He's kind of come on over the last year or so. Seems to be playing decent football. Awashika Coyote. He's at a $1.3 million cap hit, going into, I don't even know how old he is at this point. He's kind of a guy that caught on a couple years ago, and he's always been that rotational guy, almost like Fluellen, where you just see him one day, next day he's cut, then they bring him back, then he's on the practice squad, next thing you know he's starting. Definitely a revolving door, but Awashika's only been in the league 3 years. The guy's only 26 years old, so the team seems to love him. You can't not love this contract. 1 year here in 2025, $1.1 million base. Guy's got a workout bonus of $15K. a total cap hit of 1.3, as I said. So, assuming he's going to be around somewhere based on those dollars, that makes sense. And he seems to be getting better, or at least the team likes him. Let's put it that way. He's not my favorite, but when he's been in there, he's been decent. Dan Skipper, everybody's favorite, reporting for eligible. Dan Skipper, they have him on Spot Track listed as a left tackle. Let's pray to God he never has to play left tackle. I know he likes to play left tight end or left blocking big man or whatever you want to call it. He plays these jumbo sets. But we need Taylor Decker over there at left tackle. So I'm actually going to skip Dan Skipper. I think he's a guard. I think he's more of an interior because he plays so much tight end. He's not an actual interior player, so I'm going to skip him for now. They also have Gio Manu listed as a tackle. We have so many interior guards now. That's my hope for him as well. So let me scoot down to Netani Muti. This was one of my favorites in the draft when he came out, to be honest. I loved Muti. He couldn't really move that well, but he's a big, powerful, nasty, run-blocking type son of a gun. Somehow he made his way from, I think Denver drafted him. They bounced around. He made his way to the Lions. I think he was hurt all last year. Never saw him after training camp. He's got a 1-year, $1.1 million base. Tell me if that sounds familiar. Same as Ashika. No real bonuses mixed in. Cap hit of 1.1. No dead cap if they cut Muti here this season. Again, another only 26-year-old player. Like I said, I liked his draft profile. He hasn't done a ton in the league, but could be a nice depth player. But let's get to Christian Mahogany. Everybody's new favorite. Pencil him in. Hall of Famer. No doubt. Baller. You guys know that's my boy, Christian Mahogany. I loved him in the draft. Chops tries to claim him after he's good. No. There's my boy, Christian Mahogany, and
Out having fun, but the background noise makes hearing impossible? Your friend just cracked a joke, but you completely missed it.
And then, immediately ordered tacos.
Discover Nuance Audio, the new invisible hearing solution that's built into your glasses. Discreet, comfortable, and easy to use. Nuance Audio glasses help you hear better and reduce annoying background noise so you can focus on the conversations that matter. Find a store near you at nuanceaudio.com.
Hi, welcome to IKEA.
This is my college campus.
Correct, but I see you're on IKEA.com ordering some college items.
My daughter's room is pretty bare. We need a lamp, some comfy pillows, her favorite stuffy.
Dad!
With pickup options, we've got what you need to conveniently order IKEA. Literally anywhere.
Sweet. More time for gaming.
And studying. Wait, where are you going now?
Got to show the ultimate Frisbee team how easy it is to order from IKEA. Get IKEA whenever, wherever, however you want. Choose from thousands of pickup locations, affordable delivery options, and more.
Home means something different to everyone. But with Rocket Mortgage, home can mean even more. It can mean a college education, taming your high-interest debt, even a renovation. We've made it easier than ever to use your home equity. That home you worked so hard for, now it can work hard for you. Call 800-4ROCKET or visit rocket.com to find out more.
Rocket Mortgage, LLC, licensed in all 50 states. NMLSconsumeraccess.org, number 3030.
This episode is brought to you by Hulu, presenting Paradise. Paradise is Hulu's critically acclaimed addictive drama series, starring Sterling K. Brown, Julianne Nicholson, and James Marsden. The Daily Beast calls Paradise your next TV obsession, and the New York Times says it's exhilarating in all the right ways. Paradise is for your Emmy consideration in all categories, including Outstanding Drama Series. For more information, visit fyc.hulu.com.
Grandpa's here!
Hank's always helping out, Grandpa style. Now he's treating his prostate cancer with help from Xtandi enzalutamide. Xtandi 40 milligram tablets treats men with prostate cancer that has spread to other parts of the body and responds to a medical or surgical treatment to lower testosterone. Xtandi may cause serious side effects: seizure, a brain condition called PRESS, allergic reactions, heart disease that can lead to death, falls and bone fractures, swallowing problems, or choking that can lead to death. Stop Xtandi and get medical help at once if your face, tongue, lip, or throat start swelling. Tell your doctor at once if you faint, have a seizure, quickly worsening headache, decreased alertness, confusion, vision problems, chest pain or discomfort, or shortness of breath. Xtandi can cause harm to an unborn baby or miscarriage. Use birth control during and 3 months after Xtandi. Common side effects include muscle and joint pain, feeling unusually tired, hot flashes, constipation, less appetite, diarrhea, high blood pressure, bleeding, falls, fractures, and headache. Talk to your doctor and visit Xtandi.com.
Boy, Brian Brandt. So let's get that right. Christian Mahogany, incredible. 6th round draft pick? So cap hit of not even $1 million. Cap allocation based on the team 0.34%. That cap hit on the NFL ranked is 1,742. Absolutely unbelievable contract. His average annual value on the deal is only 1.034 if you round up. I love everything about this deal, this player. I want to see if Mahogany is also about 25, 26. I think he's a bit older coming into the league. But this guy is a dude. He's nasty. He's physical. 24, going to be 25 pretty soon, head into the league. Love it. We have this dude locked up for 2025, 2026, 2027, and his cap hit never gets above 1.2 million per. This is why draft picks are important. This is why you don't give away draft picks. This is why you find gems late. This is why those middle round finds are absolute gold. I love Christian Mahogany, but he's going to have to show me a little bit more before I fit him for a gold jacket or just make him my starting whatever interior. But I think he will be there this year. Backup center type, Michael Neese, $960K. He's a depth player at best. I don't see him making a big impact on the team. Miles Frazier, a.k.a. Miles Boombaye. I think Boombaye is going to be a great player here in Detroit. I don't know if he's going to start from day one, but I'm looking at his contract because that's what we're here to talk about. Dollars that make sense. And Miles Frazier makes $920K. Let me pull up this rookie deal so you guys can get a real feel for why these rookie finds are so incredible. Miles Frazier out of LSU was picked in the 5th round, 171 overall this year. He makes a cap hit of $920K this year, 1.1 next year, 1.2 the year after that, and 1.3 the year after that. All locked up under team control. This dude is 23, going to be 24 years old. He's big. He's physical. He's smart. He's got the right mentality. His 2025 cash contract on the team is 1.2 in total. Absolute gold. Guards in this league are getting paid 15, 20 million if you're really good. Or you can just take studs in the 4th, 5th, 6th round and they make $1 million. It's absolutely incredible for how much these guys put their bodies through, how much of a beast these guys are. I love me some Miles Frazier, a.k.a. Boombaye. He's about to kill some dudes this year, no doubt, on the field, just blowing people up. Who else we got here on the interior? Kingsley Ebukan. This guy came out of Florida. I actually liked him a little bit in the draft process. I think he went undrafted. Lions scooped him up, coached him up last year. They seem to like what they have. I don't know what he has. I've heard good things, but I like this contract, $840K. Let's see how long we got Mr. Ibukan on a undrafted 2024 contract. This year, $840K, nothing if you cut him. No dead cap. So that's a no-brainer. If he gives you anything, even as a depth center or a good practice squad player, that's obviously a... Last guy I see here on their list is Tristan Colon Castillo. I believe this is the cat we got from what we get, Arizona. They have no contract details on him. And I'm looking through, so these are the contracts that they're showing. Where's my guy Tay Ratledge? on this list? Has he not officially signed, or why is he not available right here based on what I'm seeing? Like, I feel like that's a no-brainer. I'm looking at the tackles. I didn't skip over him. Yeah, he's just not on this list as a contract. So I know his rookie deal is incredible. You know, drafted even in the second round. I'm sure I can get this while I'm chattering away here. I'm sure I can get you his rookie deal or just what the general terms are going to be. But good old Tate Rat is gonna be an absolute bargain for years and years to come. And my favorite thing about him, to be honest, is just how much, like, this guy not only loves ball, but he's just a
What does every USAA member have in common? Family. We're one big family who supports the military community and their eligible families. And if you, your parent, or spouse served, you could join our family and save big on auto insurance. Visit USAA.com/join today to check your eligibility. Membership eligibility and product restrictions apply and are subject to change. USAA means United Services Automobile Association and its affiliates, San Antonio, Texas.
Whatever the occasion, effortless elegance is right this way. Because Hilton brings you new ways to stay courtesy of the Nomad London. And it doesn't stop at award-winning dining in a space draped in velvet and illuminated by vintage chandeliers. No, this day goes beyond with unparalleled personalized service and attentive hospitality. Oh, and did we mention the Nomad London can be booked using your Hilton Honors points at Hilton.com? Hilton, for this day.
Is anyone out there?
Another salesperson enduring the endless search. Exhausting. If you want to get right to the right conversations, you need LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Whether you're looking for new leads or strengthening existing relationships at your top accounts, get right to the right conversations with LinkedIn Sales Navigator. Try LinkedIn Sales Navigator now with a free 60-day trial at linkedin.com/trial. That's linkedin.com/trial.
Terms and conditions apply!
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
A football playing dude, doesn't care if he's inside, center, wherever the team needs him, could probably kick out if you really needed him to. And the Lions have done really well both before, and I was really impressed with this draft, how they just replenished their O-line. They really did on the fly with second, fifth. You got Mahogany last year. Yeah, you're going to see what Gio can do. It's like very tactful, placement and focus on the offensive line to both have it now in the future. Tate Ratledge, like, this dude was taken 57th overall in the second round. They're making it difficult on me right now. I don't know why they're kind of hiding his deal, but his rookie deal when you're picked the 57th overall is like a 1.9 to 2.2-ish, type annual value. Annual value at like a 1.9, it looks like here. Only 2.2 in total for a signing bonus. And he's here for 4 years with a total value. Get this. You want to just give away seconds, thirds, fourths for a bag of peanuts because you want some big name player and you don't care. You Mike Valeni on 97.1. You just say give away all the picks for one player, or tank because that's the only two original thoughts he ever has every day. Like, dude is here for 4 years at 7.7 total. for those 4 years. That's absolutely ridiculous. You want to know what we got Tyleek Williams for? I know we're not, but Gray, we're not talking about interior defense. Not yet, but we're about to. I'm about to flip over. And Tyleek Williams, 4 years, 16.5 in total. Dude's going to make $4 million for basically all 4 of those years. A total bonus of 8.6 as a signing bonus. Like, rookie contracts are absolutely incredible for your football team. You can't give them away. You gotta hit. And I think the Lions got a couple DAWGs in Tyleek, Tate, and Miles Frazier. So that pretty much does it for my interior offensive line. I did a little rapid fire, kind of just randomly went to certain players. Didn't get to a ton of sound drops or gimmicks, but I'm here to talk dollars that make sense. And I'm really just here to talk about that money. You know what I mean? Like, I need to find out where's the money at on this football team.
Where's my money?
Exactly. I'm here to talk about that money. Ain't that right, Shane McMahon?
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
That dollar. So what I'm going to do right now is that dollar and pay some bills. As you guys know, we have to mix in a bunch of ads on the show to keep this thing rolling. And obviously we love the people.
And the people consist of the millions.
I don't know what's going on here. I had to cut a second because random ads are popping up and playing while I'm trying to work this website, do my drops. But you guys know that we're all about the dollars that make sense here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. We're all about looking at our lines, trying to figure out where are they putting this money, how is it impacting the team, are these good contracts, should these guys get booted and go start working the shoe return at the bowling alley, or maybe they go track down that ball that gets stuck halfway, or maybe they get promoted to, something exciting like cashier. I don't know, but I feel like the Lions are set up really nice from a cap perspective, and just looking at their O-line, just to finish out this segment. 15 players in total on the O-line. I only talked about the interior players for the most part here. 51.5-ish million cap hit in that position. That's 17.74% of the team's cap. That's 16th in the National Football League. And SpotTrack has them here at 60 million plus in cash, which is 14th overall. So an obvious, almost not top 15, not top 20, or not top 10, but a top 14, top 15 is a big time investment. But yet you look at the total numbers, not even 20%. So I'm looking at offense, 50%, and 30+% of that goes to the quarterback. So definitely a good appropriation of resources for this football team. Let's go ahead and take a break, get our great sponsors in. I'm coming back talking dollars that make sense, SENSE, for interior defensive line. Everybody, I'll be right back.
Detroit Koolaid listeners, hey, it's your boy at Chops in the D, and I got a question for you. Do you want to make your own podcast? If you do, Spotify's got a platform that lets you make one super easy, and then you can distribute it anywhere, anytime, and even make some money on it. All one place, and guess what? It's free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or your computer, so no matter what your setup is like, you can start creating today. Then, you can distribute your podcast to Spotify and everywhere else that podcasts are heard. There's video options for podcasts as well available on Spotify. And listen, if you want to take your podcast to the next level beyond that, you can start a conversation with your fans with a Q&A poll that's available as well. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. And best of all, it is totally free. No catches, no gimmicks, free. I highly recommend you give it a try. Download the Spotify for Podcasters app or go to www.spotify.com/podcasters to get started today. Woo!
This episode is brought to you by Polestar. There's only one true way to experience the all-electric luxury SUV Polestar 3, and that's to take a test drive. It can go from 0 to 60 in as little as 4.8 seconds with the dynamic handling of a sports car. But to truly understand how it commands the road, you need to be behind the wheel. Up to 350 miles of range, the 3D surround sound system by Bowers & Wilkins. It's all something you have to experience to believe. So book your test drive for Polestar 3 today at Polestar.com.
Hey business owners, we know you know the importance of maximizing every dollar. With the Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business American Express card, you can make your expenses work just as hard as you. From afternoon coffee runs to stocking office supplies and even team dinners, you can earn miles on all your business expenses. Plus, you can earn 110,000 bonus miles for a limited time through July 16th. The Delta SkyMiles Reserve Business Card. If you travel, you know. Minimum spending requirements and terms apply. Offer ends 7/16/25.
If you went on a road trip and you didn't stop for a Big Mac or drop a crispy fry between the car seats or use your McDonald's bag as a placemat, then that wasn't a road trip. It was just a really long drive. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At participating McDonald's.
Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. With the price of just about everything going up, we thought we'd bring our prices down. So to help us, we brought in a reverse auctioneer, which is apparently a thing.
Mint Mobile Unlimited Premium Wireless. How to get 30, 30, bit to get 30, bit to get 20, 20, 20, bit to get 20, 20, bit to get 15, 15, 15, 15, just $15 a month? Sold!
Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/small steps.
Hey!
All right, everybody. This goes out to my fantasy football fans out there. Now, you probably heard about Reality Sports Online, the most powerful fantasy sports platform where owners can build and manage their fantasy team like a real NFL general manager. But the question is, have you tried it? I mean, we're talking free agency, multi-year contracts, rookie drafts, multi-team trades. You can put franchise tags on guys. It's as close as you're going to get to being an NFL GM. But do you think it sounds complicated? It's not. I'm here to tell you it's the best thing about Reality Sports Online is it's just more fun than your normal fantasy league, but it doesn't take barely any more time. After all this, are you still not sure? I mean, come on now. You can test your general manager skills by going over to Reality Sports Online, call it RSO. Please go check out realitysportsonline.com right now. Kool-Aid drinkers, I'm back. Thank you so much for listening to the show, sharing the show, checking out the show, repping the show. You can find me on the Twitterverse, the X Machine, at Derek Okrie, the only way you can spell it, DEREK OKRIE, talking about Lions, Michigan Wolverines, fantasy football. Lots of fantasy football right now, to be honest. I'm loving all my leagues, all my drafts. Shout out to all the people that are players in the 18 million leagues that I'm the commish of. Love drafting, love building squads. Awesome stuff. Shout out to my Pistons. Hashtag choppy hockey for our Red Wings. And yeah, there's that other sport that we shall not speak of. Let's get to the interior defensive line. I went about 20 minutes there in the first. You know, this is the flagship. Probably going to go 40, 45, 50. Try to keep it under an hour. But this is going to be a big list because starting out at the top is DJ. That's my DJ. Reader.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, yeah.
DJ Reader's a big dude, and he's got a big contract. He has a cap hit of nearly $13 million in 2025. Everybody is very down on DJ Reader. I'm not very much down on him because dude was hurt, had a bad kind of ho-hum year. But I'm looking at this contract. He signed a 2-year, $22 million deal with the Lions. But Brad Holmes has multiple void years. He has 3 void years basically to spread this money out. He has a 2025, what is this? There was a potential out before this year, which it doesn't seem like they used. I don't know what the deadline is, but I'm assuming they're not going to move on from him at this point. You've got a base of 6.6. You got a roster bonus of $4 million. So if he doesn't make the team, you save $4 million. His cap hit then to that 12.9, nearly 13. That's almost 5% of the entire team's cap. And let's see here. If you cut him post June 1st, cut not much dead cap, both now or in the future, you could save nearly $12 million if you cut him post June 1. So basically, if DJ Reader balls and wants to be here, you can pay him that money and wait for Honey Bun, aka Twinkle Toes, aka Plump, aka the Mac to get back from injury. Or if he's not doing his thing, it's not right, save $12 million after training camp heading into the season, or trying to save some money for those extensions or even for a possible trade down the line. I just mentioned Aleem McNeil with all of his nicknames, aka. Dude just got Pizzade, but his cap hit is only $6 million this year. Obviously, we know he's hurt, but dude's an absolute ball player, man. He just learning to get after the quarterback. He's got his diet right. He's a great teammate. Seems to be a good leader as well. 4 years, $97 million that he signed last year. This is how the crazy Brad Holmes does these deals. So this year, unfortunately, he's hurt and whatnot, but his cap hit's only 6. But here's the crazy part. Next year, his cap hit is nearly $29 million against the cap. That's almost a 10% hit for the team. That's a huge increase. His base next year goes from 1.2 to 23.9. There is a built-in potential out in 2027, which would only make it a 3-year, $56 million deal. But if you keep him in 2027, 2028, those numbers even get bigger. $28 million cap hit. Basically a $30 million cap hit in 2028. So I feel like that's a deal that's either probably going to need to be redone or moved around, because it goes from like, hey, we like this player and this deal even though he's hurt, to, oh boy, you better be an all-pro every year to make that work. So kind of an interestingly structured deal for Aleem McNeil. We love the player. I can't say I love that contract when I look into the details. Then we get to this guy, the enigma of the football team, Levi Onwuzurike, a.k.a. Big Denim. He's gotten healthy, we hope, we think, maybe. Let's look at this deal. Dude.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
This episode is brought to you by PetSmart. Stop by for Yappy Hour with your pet at PetSmart. Save $5 on walk-in grooming services like nail trims, ear cleaning, brushing, and more. No appointment needed every weekday from 2 to 6 p.m. And while you're there, Yappy Hour includes exclusive in-store deals like 25% off pet toys. Visit services.petsmart.com/grooming to learn more.
It's summer. Time to enjoy long days, lazy nights, and great food. Because Uber Eats has deals all summer long. So, when hunger strikes, don't sweat it. Delicious deals are just a tap away on Uber Eats. Enjoy all your favorite grocery items delivered straight to you. Get ice cream, soda, and snacks from your favorite stores like Wegmans and CVS and make the most of every moment. Now that sounds like a good summer. Order now on Uber Eats. Terms apply. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
Jif peanut butter. It's that Jiffing good. It doesn't really need advertising. So instead, enjoy the calming sounds of the ocean. Jif. Ooh, it's that Jiffing good. Get your Jif at Jif.com.
Learning through play starts with Lego Duplo. With Lego Duplo, toddlers can develop real-life skills while having fun with colorful bricks made just for them. Large, easy to grip, and safe to explore. When children express themselves with Lego Duplo, they build patience, problem-solving, and empathy. See your child learn perseverance and self-expression with everything they imagine and create. Visit lego.com/preschool to learn more.
Ran out his rookie deal. We didn't get much, let's be honest. He could have went anywhere he wanted. People were like, oh, Levi's going to get $10 million from a team. The way these teams were throwing around money in free agency, I wouldn't have been surprised. Dude came back to Detroit, 1 year, $1.5 million base, cap hit 4.2, 3.5 dead cap if you cut him. A little bit of incentives, not much. Basically a 1 year, $5 million deal for Levi Onwuzurike. Like, yes. Go ball out, show you're healthy, make a bunch of plays, and then make the Lions either pay you or go ahead and walk and go get paid somewhere else. But give us a good season, would you, Levi? Roy Lopez, 3.6 mil cap hit. Brought him over from Arizona, had a lot of hype, boola, and now he seems like a good guy, depth player, limited snaps. I don't mind the deal. I mean, he's got some intangibles, but 3.67 million for Roy Lopez might be a little much, but they love him. I'll see what he does, and I don't mind the hit. I already kind of talked about Tyleik Williams, but just looking at this year, what it's showing me, not even just under $3 million for a cap hit for Tyleik. I mean, that's NFL rank of 523rd. His cap hit for the team is 1%. I love that for this young player, and I'm starting to like Tyleik more and more. The way his body looks, the way he moves, his mentality. You can have two Aleem McNeils in the middle, one that makes no money and hopefully one that doesn't make as much as I just read off when I looked at his contract in the actual Aleem McNeil. That'd be tremendous. Let's see who else they have here as an interior player. Everybody's favorite player. Everybody's favorite. Gotta have him in the third round. Trade everything we got. We gotta have this big-bodied player. His name is Broderick Martin. Oh, man. Broderick Martin. Oh, boy. Third round, number 96 overall. Hold on. Let me queue up exactly the highlight reel I actually have here somewhere. Let me find it. I know it's here somewhere. We have the actual audio highlight reel of Broderick Martin that we can play for you before I get into his contract details. Exactly. You can go back and listen to the tape. I didn't love all the stuff they gave up for Broderick Martin. Yes, I put out a couple things saying people were comping him to like a poor man's Jordan Davis. I'm looking at his deal. He's given us nothing in 2023, nothing in 2024. In 2025, his base is 1.2. He has a cap hit of 1.4. He has another year after that on no money, but this dude needs to start not only making plays, but showing improvement to even make this football team. You can keep him around for nothing, but the fact that he gave up 3 or 4 pick or assets or whatever to move way up and had to have this player, he's done absolutely nothing. The contract is fine to keep him around, but man, he could have done so much better in the 3rd round than Broderick Martin at this point. Broderick Martin's a big dude. I'm sure he would crush me like a grape. So, Broderick, you're the man. But I'd love to see a nice leap forward from you. Keep you here for the next couple. And if you really ball out, maybe we'll give you a team-friendly second contract when we're talking dollars that makes sense. But moving down the list here, Mekhi Wingo. This is a dude that's been forgotten. He actually flashed as a rookie. Got hurt. Imagine that. Our whole team was hurt. He makes no money. He was taken in the 4th, 5th round. Let me see where they took Mekhi.
This episode is brought to you by GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco. Get the most out of your vehicle with GM Genuine Parts and AC Delco original equipment. The only parts designed, engineered, tested, and backed by General Motors. You can find your perfect fit for most makes and models and choose from 3 tiers of parts, including GM OE or gold and silver aftermarket parts. Visit gmparts.com for more information.
Meta AI is the personal AI that's tailored to you, now with its very own app. It's built to get to know you, offering helpful answers and inspiration. Looking for something to add to your bucket list? Meta AI goes beyond traveling the world. It remembers you're a basketball fanatic and suggests you attend one of the playoff games. Just start typing or speaking to get the answers you need, wherever and whenever, because Meta AI is your personal AI. Download the Meta AI app, now available on the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Clorox Sentiva smells like lavender. Cleans like Clorox. And feels like...
All right, that could go on for a while. Experience the long-lasting freshness of Clorox Sentiva. Available in Clorox Sentiva Lavender-Scented Bleach. Use as directed.
PMS, pregnancy, menopause. Being a woman is a lot. Ollie supports you and yours with expert solutions for every age and life stage. They just launched 2 new products exclusively at Walmart. Period Hero combats bloat, mood swings, and more during PMS. And Balance Perimeno to support hormonal balance, mood, and metabolism during perimenopause. Grab yours at ollie.com. Ollie! These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
What makes a great pair of glasses? At Warby Parker, it's all the invisible extras without the extra cost. Their designer quality frames start at $95, including prescription lenses, plus scratch-resistant, smudge-resistant, and anti-reflective coatings, and UV protection, and free adjustments for life. To find your next pair of glasses, sunglasses, or contact lenses, or to find the Warby Parker store nearest you, head over to warbyparker.com. That's warbyparker.com.
Wingo, 6th round, 189 overall. He makes less than $1 million this year, just over $1 million next year. 2027, no money. This dude has some pass rush, physicality, leadership intangibles. I like almost everything about Mekhi Wingo, especially that contract. Chris Smith was an undrafted cat out of Notre Dame. He's hung around a little bit. We hear buzz all the time. Oh, watch out for Chris Smith. Chris Smith's coming on. He's a good dude, a effort type player, and a guy that I think will stay here both either as depth or practice squad. Same type of thing, under $1 million. Nothing much to talk about the contract. Roquan Williams is here as an active player. Same thing, $960K. Just one of those bottom of the roster deals. And that's what they have for interior players. So when we're looking at all these other guys that can slide inside, I mean, they have Pascal as a D end. They've got Hassanian as an edge player, obviously. Some of these other big bodies that we talk about. I know me and Chops were all beat up, like, why are we going to have so many big bodies? We got 8-9 guys in the interior. Well, they're going to try to get by while a couple of these guys are hurt. So you're going to ride it out, I think, with DJ Reader, even though that's a big-time number. You really can't get rid of DJ Reader and just rely on Tyleek, Levi, and, Broderick to hold down the middle for you for the most part. Like, I know some of these other guys, Pat O'Connor, he can slide inside. I'm looking at who these other big bodies are. You got Roy Lopez, he'll give you some snaps, no doubt about it. But the other guys are mostly edge, outside type players. So you need beef in the middle to kind of get you through until Lee McNeil is back rolling. But I like the Lions have beefed up both the interior offensive and defensive lines. And when I beef up, I mean spending money, big dudes, physical mentality. I think that helps you on both sides of the trenches, as well as, for the most part, these are a lot of rookie contracts, low-end deals. Aleem and DJ, kind of the two big deals. Even on the offensive line, now that Frank's gone, that was the big money contract. Now you got a bunch of young rookies, and Glasgow's the highest paid interior player. And then you got your money spent where you need to at both tackle spots with Taylor Decker and Penei Sewell. So I think the Lions are really spending their money in the right places. You need big DAWGs on the inside, on both sides of the football, push people around. Those are dollars that make sense to me. SENSE. Everybody, I'm going to cut it short there because I got a million other things to do. But I appreciate everybody for listening to the show, checking out the show, repping the show. I didn't even fill up your glass to begin the show, so I better give you a little extra bit of that delicious Honolulu blue flavored Kool-Aid. Drink it in, everybody.
Drink it in, man.
You know what goes good with Honolulu blue flavored Kool-Aid? Double-sided cornbread.
Cornbread!
Everybody, that's what I got. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll let you know either on the Twitterverse or you just got to tune in. I'm doing 2 position groups, 1 offense, 1 defense next Wednesday for Dollars That Make Sense series. We'll work our way through the entire roster. On Friday, I'll probably have another Detroit Koolaid packet talking about news and notes, rookies, training camp dates, hopefully we're getting closer to Inside the Den draft episode, which they said was going to be out in June and then July, mid-July. I mean, I don't know when this thing is coming out, but hopefully we'll have content. The Lions don't have any more mini camps, OTAs, mandatory camps, anything like that until they show up early for training camp because we got the Hall of Fame game. But everybody, drink it in, double-sided cornbread. That's what I got for this week on the I could do better than that. Everybody, that's what I got. And that's what I got here on the Detroit Koolaid Cast. Take care, everybody. I think that was better. I'm out.